Those thermals were when we took off.
They were bad, yeah. They were bad. I think it was blowing 25. And are you taking? It was blowing 25 and you know, and that just trashing up all the thermals and then the wind would come off these cliffs and go straight up, you know, and
yeah, I was just having trouble. I just was having trouble. Once I got out there, I was having trouble climbing out, and I was on that valley floor, and I was getting hammered, and I'm thinking, I'm getting trashed right now. There is no way I'm going to get up over that massive cliff there. Cause
once I got up high, it was okay, but yeah, it was just weird. It was really weird, and when you get bashed around by the thermals that hard, you just can't climb. I think it's your plane's doing this.
Yeah, it was insane.
It doesn't like to operate. It can't go up.
Yeah, I was staying pretty relaxed during it, but that was some pretty rough thermals.
That was the roughest I've ever felt, you know. And
so what happened with that time when you thought you almost could have pulled your BRS?
Oh, I was just when I was by that volcano and I dropped like 600 feet and like nothing, and then I just kind of went, you know, remember to turn off the mags if you pull your BR, because the thought was kind of, you know, you might need it here, because I just dropped so fast that, you know, the thought of tumbling or, you know, kind of started creeping. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but you know, it started running through my mind.
And pulling the BRS never ran through mine. I was thinking, if I can't climb out, I'm not going to even attempt to get over there. I'm just going to.
Did you get into that back part?
I went up through the back part. Oh no, I didn't get that far over. No, I was just.
Yeah, you have to get over that hill.
I know. Well, actually, I realized as you come around the back side, you can cut through that way.
You can go that way and come in through the front. And actually, I went over by the totem pole and all that. And then I went way in the back over Combe Ridge, which is. Did you see Combe Ridge? That big long break. It goes like 200 miles. But, and I go over by Combe Ridge, and but I was behind one of these big buttes, and I was getting trashed back there. And so then I just went out to the flats, and then it was dead calm. Yeah. And so I just kind of admired Monument Valley from like 5 miles.
Well, that's what I was doing. I got to about 8,000. I could see everything over there, and it was way too rough, and there's no way I would have made it through there. But I headed around the back. It wasn't too bad around there. I was getting about 15-mile-an-hour wind there, but it wasn't too bad. I was getting some really nice views over there.
I went all the way to the goosenecks. And it was pretty cool. Yeah. It was, and then it looked like the Grand Canyon. It was this massively big canyon with these goosenecks, and it took me 10 minutes to get there and 10 minutes to come back. I could see with the distance. I was just go get them, and so I just ran out there and ran it back because I was just getting so trashed in Monument Valley that I figured out there it was flat all the way to the goosenecks. So that was a nice smooth ride.
Because that's when I managed to cut through the back. But coming through there, my God, man.
Yeah, I saw you and you were so low. I couldn't believe how low you were. And I was like 1,000 feet over you, and then I got kind of closer, and I was feeling bumped, and I was like 1,000 feet above you. I was like, man, what is Damien doing down there?
I was getting a hammer down the back. I didn't even know you were there until I looked up. I was like, oh yeah, there's Jeff.
Yeah, I saw you below, and I was calling to you. Because when I first talked to you, is when I saw you.
Maybe my music was. Sometimes I turn the radio down and put the music up, and it's hard to hear. But and I looked up. I'm like, dude, man, just videotape me go through. If I get trashed out of the sky, just get it on video as I pull the BRS. It was getting pretty bad through there.
No, it was bad.
I just had the bar in as just going through there as fast as I could.
Just trying to get out of there.
Yeah. And once I got forward of it, where I knew that if I was going down, I wouldn't have to turn back, I felt a little more comfortable there.
But that's, the whole time I was thinking, these Aeros wings are built like trucks, I mean, they're just so strong, and I was going, I'm glad they are.
Actually, I never worried about.
You never worried about.
Yeah, I never worried about my wing. Yeah. Well, when I first started flying, that's all I worried about. It's like the hang bolt's going to break, the wires are going to snap.
Yeah, but now I don't. I know that was pretty intense there. Some of those thermals were, but that was a good. And then it was good that you found this down in here. It was so smooth back.
Oh wow, it was beautiful.
But up high, it was 25. And the only reason it's smooth is because we're below the top of. There's like two mountains, and there's one behind this one that's higher.
Yeah.
And the combination of the two of them make it just this wind shear.
Yeah, as I said, and once I got through there, I was going to come back and land because my arms are just sore. And once I got down low, it was like really smooth. So I got down to about 100 feet up. I was like, wow, this is perfect. This is the way I want it to be. Yeah. And I'm glad you came down there. It was so worth it. You know?
Oh yeah.
Wow, what a flight.
Let's pack her up, refuel it, get it ready for tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan.